Let me tell you something, there's a lot of things in the spiritual life we will want to understand. So that the man of pride could be on top of things. But God is telling us this walk that we are in is not a walk of always in understanding. At times you have to just trust Him. Trust Him. He'll take care of it. Just depend on Him. I pray we're understanding ourselves. Sing with the Spirit. Some of us we worship with this understanding, eh? We sing. And we, of course the context is unto God, not to one another. The times we sing it to one another, but we sing in the Spirit to God. Do we sing as much? I know when we come to church, we won't sing in the Spirit, because we want everybody to be built up. But personally, do you sing as much in the Spirit as you sing in your understanding? Paul is saying that has something to do with his being built up as a man of God. Next week we'll cover some more. Alright? We look at more scriptures next week. We'll go a little deeper. Next week into the importance, just a brief understanding of this. I want us to go into this a little more next, but in the meantime, think about it. Engage your mind. Look at these scriptures. Is this heresy or is it the word of the Lord? Let me tell you something. One of the longest rendition I see on one particular chapter or topic is on tongues and spiritual gifts. And Paul mentioned, and that's chapter 14. You didn't come out of it. Chapter 14 went on, he's talking about tongues and how it could be managed in the church and so on. And some people looking at that same Corinthian book, that letter that he wrote to Corinth, I don't know how they'll come up and say that is not for the church today. In the church of Corinth, it was what you call a cosmopolitan nation, city. So you had people of all types of languages there. Just like how you had at Jerusalem for the gathering. Because it was a center of trade and commerce. All type of things you could get in Corinth. Something like New York City. Eh? Sexy ones you can get up there. Drugs. All kind of things. Good things, bad things. Because that was a trade center. All type of people passed through there to do commerce. So in the church of Corinth, you have people who understand different types of dialects or languages. But still he says in the church of Corinth that when you speak in tongues, no man understands you. Except you interpret. Now I know we can give place to understand it in Acts in chapter 13, in same book, same letter. We say, he seems to pay some type of, he seems to allude to the fact that there's tongues of men and there's of angels. In other words, there's tongues that people could understand. Alright? Or maybe tongues where men could understand at certain time. But there are times when man cannot. Amen? Cannot understand. But God must give the inspiration or the miracle of hearing or interpretation. You with me? I need you all to remember this. I need you all to get this. Because from time to time I want us to just speak in tongues. Spend time home speaking in tongues. In the church as well. We said Bishop, but he said the Bible tells us we shouldn't be speaking in tongues in the church. The purpose of that writing is to bring order to the services. At times somebody used to just jump up and one person prophesying, you can hear another one jump up and speak in tongues, but we can't understand what they're saying. He said, no. In the church, we want you to be built up. Alright? But it has to do with the management of the gifts. the spiritual gifts in the church. And some people may see that, hey, we'll have sessions where we all speak in tongues at the same time. And some people may somebody might walk in and say, what kind of madness is this? And he said it there in chapter 14. He said, when they say that you all are mad, say yes. But that will be a service that will be exclusive for us. It's such biblical. Look, that's how it started. They were all in the upper room and they all began to speak. But they were not mad. And some people say they were drunk. They're local. And then Peter began to explain. Don't worry, we'll deal with the criticisms after, but the benefits. I want us to engage at times in speaking in tongues. Now, that's in church now and then, but when you're home, the equal time you spend in praying in the understanding, do it purposefully. Say, I want to spend at least the same time in tongues, if not more. Let me tell you something. The times I struggle, I know we all struggle with at times with our spiritual walk. And so, you all struggle, I ain't see no hand, boy. You're perfect saints, boy, and good hands. Yeah? My wife perfect, see she live up, she hand yet. Alright, good. But the times I struggle with my prayer life, but you know, at those times I realize I seem to be speaking in tongues more than usual. More. And I feel so charged and enriched. I can't explain it properly, you know. But it seems to be such a benefit when you speak in tongues. And you can do that anytime. Because you might be on your job and you might be in the lab, you're doing something. And you engage in your mind. But with tongues, you don't need your mind. You could be, palpitating things in the lab. Or you're on another job, you're sweeping. And you go into Casiti, living that our son do, every guitar, Roman, do, and you're pushing your broom, you're mopping or whatever you do, yeah? In private view. The labels man come and hear. If you hear, well, that's the business. They don't want to make a show. And that was one of the problems in the Corinthian church. That's why Paul took a lengthy, whole long chapter 14 to deal with that. A lot of times it was a show. I can speak in tongues. And people just jump up and burst out. With little regard for the collective edification of the saints at the time. And that's what Paul had the problem with. So he comes down later and says, do not forbid to speak with tongues. So he wants us to get the balance. Don't move from one extreme of confusion to the opposite extreme of total annihilation of tongues. Say no. Say do not forbid. We must speak in tongues, Tongues is important for the life of the believer. If it was not so, Jesus would have told us. In fact, he said, and the first thing he wants you to do, one of the first things he wants you to do is speak in tongues when you become a believer. First thing is to cast out devils. Anybody here know how to cast out a demon? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Demon, come out in the name of Jesus. They give you trouble, you say it one more time. Demon, in the name of Jesus, I tell you to come out of the man or the woman or the girl or the boy. Don't doubt. Doubt will mess it up. Easy. So if you get the opportunity, do not be afraid. When you're afraid, I mean you're doubting. Go home and take a nap. Don't be afraid. But supposing it is in your home. You have to say, demon, you might be shaking, still say, demon, I say, Jesus, get out. It's not hard. He said, them that believe in, say not a theologian, or a bishop, or a pastor. You don't have to be have a PhD in theology to cast out a devil. So all they have to do is believe. Them that believe in my name, they shall cast out devils. First thing, cast out devils. And they shall speak with new tongues. You believe in Jesus? A whole church, a whole denomination. You believe in Jesus, but you don't speak in tongues. Then how could you believe in cast out devils? Huh? Speaking in tongues is so important to build us up, to strengthen us, to deal with situations. The best way to deal with any situation, apart from you dealing with it with yourself, is to let God deal with it. How God deals with it, a situation for us. When we invite Him and we ask Him to, by prayer. The Bible says when you pray in tongues, you don't understand what you're saying. But the Holy Spirit, we know, the Holy Spirit gives them the utterance. It's an inspirational gift. He gives the words and we speak it out. Say, speak it out. And God hears it. And He acts. Because as your spirit, you really communicating to God. You with me? Follow me? That's an important tongue. Alright? So, cast out the demonism is easy. You're supposed to be able to once you're born again. Just know that. Now, people may say, boy, you gotta be a pastor. You gotta be this. Now, if the demon give you trouble to come out, say, okay, and you know what you did, you say 1, 2, 3 times and the demon not listens. Alright, you go about your business. Okay? Go about your business. Look for somebody else who have been always regularly in prayer and fasting. That's why most